It's weird. Why are you here? Why are you still alive? Are you familiar with the word that I've said earlier, thrown to someone on social media? Well, here is what I am going to talk about.
สวัสดีครับ
I'm Donapat Jen-Pong. I am proudly representing เตรียมอุดมศึกษาพัฒนาการนนทบุรี School. I'm in Mathayom 5. Nowadays, the world has changed enormously in many ways, such as technologies, digital devices, and everything. But there's one thing that could affect people in a bad way, and that is cyberbullying. I think all of us might have heard about it. Cyberbullying is a form of bullying through the keyboard. Yes, of course, I'm talking about our best friend. Smartphone, laptop, everything. And cyberbullying can be transpired through the application such as Facebook, Line, Instagram, everything, you name it. And we're in the stage where comments and reviews and everything can be shared and spread it throughout the world like really fast. And in general, cyberbullying involves hurting someone by using internet platform, social platform, or communication technologies. And this may involve sending harassing messages, posting humiliating pictures, or even threatening or intimidating someone electronically. And that needs to be stopped. How can we deal with this? Well, as far as my own understanding, there are about 9 out of 10 cyberbullies who are keeping by themselves and couldn't afford to tell their parents about this. Unfortunately, cyberbullying behavior came to be expected among the adolescent, kids, teenager, and that is the most critical part of it. Well, as I was doing my research, I came across this line, and it's a really great one. It said that adolescent brain is like a car without a brake. So there is no thinking, no pausing, no stopping, just acting, just driving along the way. When we were a teenager, we make impulsive rush decisions. We don't think twice. We don't think about the consequences. And that because we do not develop a complex decision making. So no wonder why adolescents are sending those offensive messages to someone and not thinking about the worst effect that could affect the one who got bullied. Talking about the one who got bullied. What about the victim? What could possibly happen to the victim? Well, it would be a miserable life for them. They could have a mental breakdown and anything, but the worst thing that could happen is that they can commit suicide. And that's totally unacceptable. Cyberbullying causes significant emotional and physiological distress. In fact, cyberbully kids experience fear, anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, lack of confidence, everything. And no wonder why they don't have enough confidence to tell their parents about this, because they feel ashamed and feel like they will be judged. Luckily, there's a way to stop this kind of cyberbullying, but it's not easy to resolve, but we can solve it. But there's a way to solve it. First one is to understand what cyberbullying is. You can't stop it if you do not recognize it, if you don't know it. So there's many ways to make people know about what cyberbullying is, such as awareness raising and promoting understanding about cyberbullying is essential to ensure people that are not unknowingly facilitating cyberbullying because the lack of confidence, the lack of, understanding. So that is our first one. The second one is that to practice prevention from cyberbullying. There's many ways to prevent the cyberbullying, but most of the people begin with educating themselves about how cyberbullying could affect people and in many ways. But there is other ways, such as use blocking features. Every application on this world have that. Most of them. Or if it still wasn't enough, then we can call law enforcement and take legal action. And the third one, I think is the most effective one in my opinion, is that to encourage people to stand up for themselves, to speak up for themselves. Don't feel ashamed, don't feel shy. Do not face it alone. And that's going to conclude our 3 ways to stop the cyberbullying. And before I take my seat, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to share you this quote from Barack Obama. He said, "Each of us deserve to have a freedom to find our own version of happiness. Stop bullying. No one deserves to be bullied. No one deserves to be worthless." Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and have a nice day.